Yes. Final four. It's the make it or break it. It's the end all or be all.
Look at all four of you. You are the four most talented amateur cooks anywhere in America today. And one of you will become MasterChef. That comes with $250,000, your very own cookbook. And this could be the start of building your very own empire.
Have to make 3 dishes in 2 hours. First, Gordon needs to draw names to decide who's cooking against whom.
First name, David Miller. You're going up against...
Sheetal. Bring it.
How does that feel?
I got what I wanted, so I fished my wish.
You fished your wish.
I fished my wish.
He is a cocky son of a bitch. Don't discount my presence here. I'm still here for a reason.
One of you will advance through to the final, and one of you will be going home. I'm sure you're dying to get started, but today there's a big surprise. Because behind that door, there are some very excited faces dying to see you both.
First person I see is my fiance, who I haven't seen since all of this started. But it was just a wonderful treat.
Joe, what is the first real, stunning, delicious dish you want to see?
Be nice.
I'm gonna go back to my roots. It's a Northern Italian classic and something that can certainly distinguish a great chef from an amateur hack. That dish is veal Milanese.
That is a tall order. Graham, what would you want to see?
I think there's one true dish that absolutely represents Americana at its finest. I want to experience the greatest slice of American apple pie, because apple pie is so badass in its simplicity and deliciousness, right? I want to take a piece of apple pie and rub it on this stomach while I'm eating with the other hand. That's what I want to do, and I am not afraid to do it in front of all of you.
And my dish, I suppose it's the heartbeat of American classics. It's something that has incredible fond memories of my first ever trip to the States. I'm going to ask both of you to make clam chowder.
New England. Boston.
Whether it's a twist of your interpretation or homage to your ethnic background, it doesn't matter. You can make a stunning clam chowder your way. You're cooking for a spot in the final. Okay, clearly the chef with the most votes will go through to the MasterChef final.
You got 3 dishes. First person to 2, that's it. You're in the finals.
2 hours, 3 stunning dishes. Your time starts. Now, off you go.
There's no middle of the road. There's no bottom 3. There's no top 3. You win or you lose. Sheets, I'm sending you home to Chicago. So pack your bags.
This is it. It's game time.
One of you's going home. One of you's going into the first ever MasterChef final.
I've never made an apple pie before. And having to do so in front of my mother, who can cook 14 in 5 hours, blindfolded with one hand tied behind her back, I'm a little nervous about it.
It's just not what I do.
90 minutes left.
Good job, good job.
All right, people, let's go. Next one. The fact that Cheadle's got the bottom already lined, she's working on the top right now.
Perfect. Here we go. Get it in.
The apples are cooked, they're all in the shell, and they're gonna be going in the oven, and that you're still having trouble making the first layer is, it scares me.
You guys know I don't bake.
I know, but that's you got to figure this out.
Yep.
You're in a tailspin now.
Chantel and David, those pies should be in the oven by now.
All right, get that thing
Hey,
in.
let's
All
go.
right. There's no way I'm gonna be MasterChef without putting something resembling an apple pie on a plate. So, you know, I took my broken crust and I formed it in a little ramekin, put about an apple's worth of apples in the middle, did the same crumb top that my mother always does.
Looks great from here.
And my little tiny little apple pie is pretty much done.
Yeah, good job. All right.
Right, 1 hour gone, 1 hour left. 3 stunning dishes. One of you will be leaving MasterChef. One of you will be going straight through to the MasterChef final. Make sure you got a stunning, delicious clam chowder.
All right, Miller, you got 3 dishes that separate you from going on to the final and ultimately $250,000 and the title of MasterChef. How you feeling about that?
I am good. I have everything I need.
What's the story with the chowder now?
The chowder, I'm just cooking the potatoes down.
Okay.
I've got clam.
That's the liquid from the clams?
Yeah.
Let me give that a whirl.
That's
How's
really
that
nice.
looking?
Oh, if there's anything I know how to do right, it's clam chowder.
Okay, I hope so.
There's no way I'm gonna lose. New England clam chowder. At this stage in the game, you really want to show the judges all of the skills, techniques, and real knowledge of master cookery.
Attempting to wow the judges, David breaks tradition and takes a huge risk by cooking his veal in the oven.
Oh my God.
Wow, that is pretty ballsy.
I'm that badass.
Either that or out of your mind.
You scored appropriately. That's all I ask.
It's completely untraditional, and you could do it. You'd have to be a very skilled cook to be able to cook it through browning the outside. You know, you'd lose the whole essence of it. But it's a big, bold move. Bold.
You're the man! How do you know you've got that crisp when you cook it like that in the oven? And more importantly, it's not pounded. It looks like a veal chop. For one of you, this is your last 3 minutes now inside MasterChef kitchen. Come on, make it count.
God.
In this semi-final, timing is everything. All 3 dishes must be completed and served together.
Look at that.
I mean, there's a strong possibility Chantel may be able to sneak in and steal it. I mean, she's cooking the veal perfectly, the right kind of time. Yeah, you can hear the sizzle in the pan.
All right, Dave, you're looking golden. David, you're golden, buddy.
10, 9, Chantel, you have to plate your dessert. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Well done. Really well done. David. Guys, you just spent the last 2 hours looking like professional chefs. Absolutely amazing. And just think, in previous challenges, we've had 1 dish with 90 minutes. Today, 3 dishes in 2 hours. Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Okay, first up, give me your best bowl ever of clam chowder.
Being from Boston, I'm thinking there's no way I'm gonna lose New England clam chowder. Otherwise, they're not even gonna let me go home.
Okay, what I'm looking for is a rich, sumptuous, delicious, creamy chowder. Clams cooked perfectly. Chantel,
Yes.
what is it that's unique to you? What have you done to it?
You know,
David, what should I be experiencing on your modern twist of a clam chowder?
It should.
And is that tradition in Boston that they drizzle extra virgin olive oil on top of a clam chowder?
No, that's my own spin on it.
Is that a combination of too much time on your hands? Or are you that ballsy to mess with tradition?
Let's go with the latter.
I'm gonna start with the one that looks the most traditional. Yours, Chantel. For me, the seasoning is exact. It's precise. You got that right amount of heat just at the back. That's good. Really good indeed. David, what should I be tasting in yours that I didn't taste in Chantal's?
The heat from mine will come from red pepper flakes. It will be creamier, yet it'll still be light. The red potatoes, as a contrast to the russets, I think are a little earthier, and that's why I use the olive oil.
Okay. The texture of yours is a lot thinner. Clams are cooked absolutely perfectly.
Thank you, Chef.
This is a very difficult choice. They're both delicious. The winning chowder. David Miller, well done. Absolutely delicious. Here's why. There's more of a clam texture and flavor running through, but you've managed to not make it too thick, so it's so enjoyable. And it's not 3 mouthfuls you want, it's 3 bowlfuls you want. It tastes absolutely phenomenal. Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done to you both.
1 point, Dave. 0 points for Sheetal.
How we doing, guys?
Doing real well.
All right. We are heading to Grandma's house. Apple pie time.
Round 2, the apple pie. She does the traditional dish, or my take on it, which is not traditional.
What apples did you use in your pie?
All Granny Smith.
See how it's just flaking apart on its own without, I mean, you look at it wrong and it breaks. You know? It's like it feels me coming. It's so completely unadorned. It's kind of beautiful in its simplicity. That crust is amazing. Great job on that.
Thank you.
David, the fact that this isn't even an apple pie, this had better be the most delicious, orgasmic experience ever. It's almost like it's like an apple cupcake. Look at this.
Crust a little thick.
A little thick. It's like a ½ inch thick. Look at the thickness of that crust and the thinness of that apple. The crumble on top is delicious. Really good job on that. So David, you had 1 point. You need 1 more to win and go forward. Cheeto, you need 1 point to stay alive in this competition. It's tough. The apple pie that I want to have another piece of is Sheetal's.
Well done.
You should be super proud with that. That's a delicious, all-around great American apple pie.
Thank
well
you.
done.
The apple pie. Sheetal completely destroyed me on it.
Now I'm back in it. 1-1.
Okay, David, Chantal, serve me 2 perfectly executed veal Milaneses.
Yes, sir. Oh, just Joe. 1 guy gets me into the finals, or sends me home.
David, a veal Milanese is traditionally pan-fried. Chantal, a traditional Milanese would be the inside to a perfectly medium rare. Vital, yours is cooked almost perfectly. It's very, very finely seasoned. David, you know this is a very unorthodox approach. A Milanese spessa, as they would say, thick, is not a traditional Milanese. Was that an intentional, strategic move on your part or by accident?
It was intentional.
This is a truly difficult decision. A traditionally executed plate that's well done against one that takes the spirit of the dish and interprets it in a kind of innovative way.
Well, they're gonna give it to her because it's flat, or they're gonna give it to me because it's absolutely cooked perfectly.
The veal Milanese that I will choose.
I'm like, just say what you're gonna say. Tell me what's gonna happen.
The veal Milanese that I will choose that will take either of you into the final round is the one that shows tradition combined with technique and innovation. Bravo, David Miller. Congratulations. Congratulations. Vital.
Thank you.
Dave